Hi everyone, it's Kimberly at ADR Notable. In an earlier video, you may have heard me say that the clauses section of the library is one of my very favorite features of the app. In the next 10 minutes, you're going to learn that it's because it makes it so easy to create a formal or informal term sheet. Now, we've heard a lot about how documenting the agreements at the end of a mediation can be something of a pain. While everyone agrees that the stage is crucial, mediators worry about missing something, or sometimes even interpreting their own handwritten notes. And everyone is tired and wants to move on. So we asked for ideas on how to make this important process easier. Then we took those ideas, we studied them and we tested them, and came up with a solution that is flexible and simple. See what this looks like in an actual case. We're going to open the Tucker divorce case, and then we're going to go to the note board. In here we can see that there are 4 proposals that were agreed upon with the check marks and 1 that was not. Now you can get to the term sheet generator from the menu or the button in the lower right corner. And on the term sheet, this is where you can personalize it. So I'm going to change the title to Memorandum of Agreement, and then I'm going to change the section header to Introduction from Preamble. And now I'm ready to insert clauses. So I have a preamble clause, which I'm going to add with a single click. And then I'm going to change the party names and also the date to today's date. Now in the next section, the agreements, you'll see that the agreements have been automatically brought over from the note board. And so I'm going to put them into a bulleted list. And then from my library, I'm going to add an introductory sentence here. Now you can see that the clauses are grouped into sections, and those section headers are the tags that you created when you created the clauses in your library. And you can have as many of those as you want. Now I'm going to go in and refine the language. This is in my note form. And the great thing about this is that when you're taking your notes, you can use abbreviations. You don't have to worry about your spelling. You can keep your focus on the people around the table and not on your keyboard, because you've got lots of opportunity to refine and fix up the language here in the term sheet generator. On this last clause, it has to do with the agreement to use our family wizard. And I have a clause like that in the library, so I'm just going to replace that bullet point with my library clause and then go in and customize it for this particular case with the names and the relevant dates. The final section is one where you can add things that don't really fit into either the preamble or the agreement section of the term sheet. Our mediator, Donna Parsons, is going to use this last section to record some good practice terms. And so she's going to change the header to additional terms and then add a couple of clauses that she has discussed with the parties, including one that has to do with the role of the mediator. Now at this point, if it's an in-person mediation, when it's in final form, people can add their names and they will be recorded as a digital signature with a date and a timestamp. Bottom, you'll find the buttons to print or save your term sheet. And when you look at the printed version, you'll see that your firm name is already in there, and that's from the data that you entered when you did your initial firm setup. Now I'm going to cancel out of this because I want to show you one more really great term sheet feature. Let's say that you want a more formal presentation or you want to use a template that you've already created in Google or Microsoft Word. You can use the copy button that's in the upper right corner of each section to copy all of the information in that section with a single click. So I'm opening a template, and then I'm going into ADR Notable, hitting the copy button, back to my template, and pasting it in. Then on to the agreement section, copy, and paste. And finally, same thing with other terms. Once you've cleaned up your spacing, you've got a nicely formatted term sheet ready for signatures. So thanks for watching. Now you know how to create a term sheet, and we've got 3 extra bonus items for you, so check them out.